This is LUVME Hair's 5x5 Kinky Curly Unit. This is a 22-inch. First of all, we're going to get into the lace. Get into that lace. This lace, hold on. It's my hands in the way, my hands in the way. Get into the lace. Straight out of the box. You can't really see the lace. That's a good thing. Yes. These knots on this wig are also extremely small. I don't know if you can see it from what I'm doing, but y'all definitely gonna see it when I get ready to put it on my head. These curls are really tight, but I'm gonna show you guys how I manage my nice little kinky curly wigs. Y'all always ask me, so I'm gonna run through the steps with y'all with this girl right here, because y'all know I love a good curly wig. All right, so let's get into the products that we are going to need when we get into this. First things first, you already know you're going to need your wig. You're going to need her. She is important in this step. For my second step, I am going to get my beautiful LUVME Hair robe. These are on the website, so if you are finna do this, make sure you order this. This comes in handy, and it's very sexy for the bedroom. LUVME Hair comes through with the product. Next product, you're gonna need a bottle of water. This came from my local beauty supply store. You can get this from the Dollar Tree, wherever else. Just get you a small spray bottle so that you can fill it with water, because we are gonna get wet today. Very wet. You will also need a Denman brush. This is not the typical Denman that you usually see me use. I got this from my local Walmart. This is a Cantu Denman brush. This brush is awesome. I can't say that about a lot of Cantu products, but this brush right here, heavy duty. You're gonna need a Denman brush. This came from Walmart. But there are also different types of Denman brushes. So whatever kind that you have, make sure you just have a Denman brush. This Denman brush is going to be very important throughout this process. Now, my next two products are optional. You can find substitutes for these, but because I like to be on top and on point, these are two products that I use heavily when I use curly hair, when I wear curly hair. These two, Miss Jessie's Pillow Curls. First of all, this will have your wigs soft, your curls soft, and it smells so good. This is my top tip. I have been using this product for years. When I say years, I mean 7+, maybe even before that. Now, this product is expensive, but I will say a little bit goes a long way. This bottle right here alone is about $20. Don't get scared of the price. This is a very good investment when it comes to your curly hair naturally and your curly hair on your wigs. So I highly recommend this. Get this. You will see why I say that. The next product is a BioSilk oil. Now, you can use any oil that you like, but BioSilk is my top tier favorite because this one is the light. So I will say that this one is the light, but they also have the natural, the regular oil as well. I use the light one because I don't like for the greasy feel of the hair, but BioSilk is my ultimate oil that I go to when it comes to silk presses and putting a little bit of shine on my curls. This will help you out a lot during the process. It keeps it from getting too dry, and it holds the moisture from the Miss Jessie's Pillow Curls. So BioSilk, Miss Jessie's Curls, tag team. I will also be using LUVME Hair's wax stick. Y'all see this in my video a lot. This is my best friend. She helps me through life when it comes to my wigs. So also a wax stick will be needed throughout this process. It's not necessary, but through my process she will. But not last, you will need a contour palette. So if you have not ordered this wig yet, You can get a contour palette on LUVME Hair's website. I don't have one, so I have to use what I have. And as you can see, I use her a lot. Those are the things that I need, or you're going to need as well, if you're going to follow the steps that I have to throughout this video to style this wig. Now, again, this is LUVME Hair's 5x5 Kinky Curly Unit. This is a 22-inch unit. So before I start, I just want to let you guys know that. So if your process comes out a little bit different, it's probably because my curls are a little bit longer. But if you want a little bit more length, especially with this being a kinky curly wig, because it will dry and it will shrink up, get a longer length than what you would normally get, and you will be okay. The short ones be cute too, but all right. For us, we don't have to worry about a wig cap because LUVME Hair is nice enough to provide those for us. So for your first step, you're going to put your wig cap on. Okay? All right. Adjust your strap to your wig. I know y'all tired of me saying this, but this is very important. Adjust her. Adjust all the straps because you have straps in your wig as well. So make sure you adjust all your straps. So when we're doing this process, because we are not gluing her down, she is glueless for a reason. And we're going to take advantage of that. So adjust every strap that you have. There are 3 straps in here. Your one adjustable band and then your cap straps. You're going to adjust those so that it fits on your head nice and snug and we don't do no slipping and sliding. All right? This ain't the Tootsie Roll. As you can see, we are all prepared. So next step, we're going to just put our wig on. Start with your strap. And unfortunately, this is a removable strap. I don't like a removable strap, but that's what we got here. Whew. Make sure you adjust your wig to where it's nice and snug and it fits comfortably on your head. Make sure your combs are placed where they need to be and they are nice and flat. And your wig is sitting somewhere comfortably on your head. Now, these knots in this wig, specifically mine, are not bleached, but we aren't going to do that. I'm not going to bleach them for the sake of this video. But the knots are small, so it's not bad at all. Okay, so this is what she looks like straight out of the box. If you like this, great for you. You can leave it. Me, I don't. So I'm going to go in with my dimming brush and I'm going to start from the bottom and I'm going to brush these curls out. And I'm going to do this all over the wig. Make sure you start from the bottom, because if you try to start from the top, you're going to have a fight on your hands. Because again, this is kinky curly, so it will tangle up. And as you can see, it will shed. But I always do this part dry before I wet my wig, because separating the curls before gives your wig a whole another look. So I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to continue to brush this, because at this point I think you guys get the point. But this is how she looks brushed out. So I'm going to go through and brush all my curls out, and then I'll come back for the next step. If you are doing this process with me, just pause it, brush them out, and move to the next step with me. But look at this. This is really cute. This is a cute look for girls who like big hair. So this is step 1. Brush all your curls. So this is how your wig should be looking after you have brushed her all the way out. She's gonna give big, she's gonna give fluffy, she's gonna get big, she's gonna get fluffy, but don't be scared because we're gonna handle that right now. For your next step, take your bottle of water and fully saturate the hair as much as you can. This is why we have something to cover up our clothes. For those of you who are doing this and you did not get a chance to change your clothes, or you're going somewhere and you don't want to mess your clothes up and you need to put your clothes on before the wig, you're gonna fully saturate the hair. Make sure that it's nice and wet all the way through, because we need every curl to give her full potential. And you're gonna keep doing that until you feel as though everything is wet. Spray and brush, spray and brush. That's what we're gonna do this whole entire time. Spray and brush. And as you can see, as you're spraying and brushing, your curls are going to just come through. So do that all the way through. Again, the pause button ain't never hurt nobody. If you are following these steps with me, pause it and get through it. So I'm gonna keep spraying and brushing until I get my full head saturated, and then I will show you guys what to do next. So right now, this side has been fully wet, this side is still dry, and this is what she is looking like. So for our bottom curls, which you don't have to do this right now, I will show you in the next step, but these curls are bouncy. They are so bouncy. There is no product on this hair yet, and this is already what she is looking like. So go ahead, move to the next side before we go on to how we keep our curls nice, manageable, and cute. Quick, these are the curls. There is no product on these curls. There is nothing fancy on these curls. So if you would like to stop here, that is definitely an option. I will tell you though, as she dries, she will get a little bit bigger, and that is okay for my ladies who love big hair. But like, just get into how the curls just bounce. They are so bouncy and pretty. I love the kinky texture. This is like one of my all-time favorite textures of wig, of hair. But we are not done if you are trying to do it like me. I want mine a little bit more defined. I am going to go in next because it's going to dry as you're spraying it. So what I do next, I resaturate my hair to minimum wetness. I don't do a whole lot. I just spray it a little bit, and I go in with my Miss Jessie's pillow curls. And as you can see, I use a generous amount. What I do next is I go in with my curls and I just rub those on my curls. If you want more defined curls, this is the step that you will use. You just rub that all the way from the top to the bottom, basically root to end, so that you can get those more defined curls. Again, this smells so good. So good. But I'm gonna do this to my whole entire head. I'm just gonna go in and rub it through. Now you don't necessarily have to get every strand, but you're gonna work this product in really good. And this is why I told you to make sure you brush the hair out before we take these steps, before we wet it, before we do all of that. Because as you can see, my curls are easy to get through. I'm not kinking up anywhere. I'm not getting caught in any way, shape, or form. And my curls look good. Curls are bomb. Even without the product. This is a very, very thick moisturizer for your curls. And it gives it that hold, but it doesn't make it crunchy. You know, a lot of times we get a hold on our hair or we get a product and it makes our curls look really, really good and really defined, but it makes our hair crunchy. This doesn't do that. When it says Pillow Soft Curls, once it has dried, your curls will be soft. If this is the only thing that you have to put into your curls, this gets the job done. Now, we're going to rebrush. So, one of the things that I like to do when it comes to my curly hair, I do brush through it. And as I'm brushing through it, I take my ends and I brush under so that my ends are a different kind of curl. The way you brush your hair does affect the curl of the hair. As you can see, it just bounced right up. So I like to do a little underbrush because that means the ends of my curls are together. I don't mind the top part being a little bit more loose, but with my ends, I want my ends to be a little more curled than I do at my top, because that makes a whole difference in the look of your curly hair. If you don't want it to be all together, take it in sections as well and just brush through and let them fall. That will give you more volume as it dries as well and help the overall look or the ending outcome of your hair. These are our curls. They are very beautiful. If you want to keep the shine in your hair, this is where your oil is. You're going to take your oil, take just a small amount, and you're going to rub it through your hair as well. I would say more for the ends than anything, because the ends are the parts that get really, really dry and look really brittle first. So I will put more of the oil on the ends. LUVME Hair does provide a very, very good oil that smells really, really nice. I think the smell to that oil will be a great combination for the Jessie's curls. But me, I have my Bio Silk. So mid shaft to end, put that oil on there so you can keep your shine, but not too much shine, you know, because we really want it to look natural. We don't want it to look all wiggy. But that's all I do when it comes to my curly hair. I don't do a whole lot, because curly hair is something that you don't really have to, the curls do everything for you. So I'm going to go off camera. I'm trying to debate whether I want to change my part or not, because I'm really not a middle part girly. I don't like a middle part too much. But I'm going to play with this for a minute. Then I'm going to come back and we're going to see how it looks when she is dry, if I have changed my parting, all of that good stuff. We're going to come back. I'm going to show you the look. We're going to talk about it a little bit more. And that's going to be the end of this video. Alright. So for the most part, my hair is dry. And this is what she is giving. Get into these curls. Get into the shine of them. The realistic look of them. all of this. And throughout it all, she is still glueless. I left her glueless. I did opt to go for a more flip over method look. That's the thing that's kind of going right now. So I did do that for this wig right here. Again, this is a 5x5. This is LUVME Hair's Kinky Curly 5x5 texture wig. Definitely a plus. This is a 22. Like I told y'all, they shrink. But she is still long. She is still long. So make sure you keep that in mind. Before I end it, I will say that I am going to do an update because I am going to bleach the knots on this wig. I do not feel like they bleached them enough for me. But I am going to go in and bleach the knots and do a update video in the next couple of weeks. So make sure you keep a lookout for that. That is all. That is the only problem that I think I had with this wig, is that the knots weren't bleached enough. But other than that, as you can see, still no complaints. The curls are beautiful. Everything about this wig is beautiful. Go get this wig. I do recommend this wig. This is still beginner friendly, as long as you know how to do what I show you in this video. As long as you do exactly what I tell you in this video, use those products. Make sure you are generous with your products. Be generous, but not too generous. But overall, I do like this. This hair is soft and fluffy and bouncy and realistic looking. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I am going to wear this today. This is my look of the day. All the information to this wig will be in my description box, so make sure you go down there and you click that link to get this wig. Use my coupon code to make sure you get a discount off. Get into the curls. Get into the curls. All in all, I will say I'm in love. That's it. That is all. I just love how this looks so real. Like, it looks so real. So if you want to flip it over to the other side, you can do that. You can do so much with this wig. It's pretty. You can play with it. But just know, the more you play with this wig, the bigger it will get as it dries. So that's the same thing with our hair. If you keep manipulating and manipulating and manipulating, she's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. She is definitely going to grow in volume. So that is my only warning. I recommend this wig. She is beautiful and she smells really nice thanks to the Jessie's curls. But if you like full curly hair, if you like hair that looks like a natural texture, go for this one. That is it. That is all for this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.